Hello everybody, Flamin' Shark back with another video. This is the review to my blind commentary, blind reaction to Shingeki no Kyojin, the final season, episode 28. The end of Attack on Titan season 4 part 2, but not the end of Attack on Titan, but rather the breakpoint until the final season part 3. That is a what the fuck moment if I've ever heard it, but I don't really mind. My whole thing is I can wait, you know. If we're going to get it, I can wait. It's one of those things where it's I'm always concerned, especially with anime, I think more so than other mediums. I'm always concerned about a series I like not finishing, and I think that's a concern that many anime fans have. And it's very special for me specifically because for a series I react to, I can't really just go and read the manga. It's kind of awkward for me because if a series is on hiatus for years, but it's a series I reacted to, or, manga, light novels, web novels, whatever the source material is, I kind of have to, just wait. Because if it comes back, I want to give you guys a reaction. And that's kind of the dilemma that I face with series. So, with AOT, I'm just happy to know that it's going to finish. That we're going to get the ending. And, it'll be it's one of those things. And I don't really have to worry about it, which is cool. I think with a lot of anime, it is really awkward. Where it's I would be lying if I said that there aren't series that I would love to read that I don't, purely on the fact that I do videos for them, and if we do get more content for those series, then that's the case. Now, there's not a lot because I haven't gone through a ton of anime because, just the nature of it, consistency and all that, and time and all that with videos. But there are certain series that I definitely would love to do that. But of course, there's even cases where those series, the source material isn't finished because the author, various reasons, whether it's just inconsistency or various other issues. So it comes up, but whatever the case may be, here we are at the end of AOT Season 4 Part 2, and we're not done with the series. That's fine. I don't mind. I just think it's memes. I think it's actually just ridiculous that MAPPA... It would be okay, I think, if they were transparent about it and they were hey, this is the final season part 2. By the way, we're not getting to the ending in the final season part 2. If they said that, when it started or before it started or whatever, that would be more, I think, understanding. And I think it's more memes when you just kind of go through it. You call it the final season. That's the other thing. If they called it, even if they just called it season 4 and they said season 4 part 1, season 4 part 2, I think that would be a little better. The fact that when they decided to do this project back, when MAPPA took over and it was they're doing Attack on Titan, the final season, it's essentially the final 3 seasons. Now again, even in the WIT days, you had season 3 part 1 and 2, whatever. So I get it, and it's just an industry thing to call it part 1 and part 2 of a season, and have a break in between. Essentially, AOT has been a core year, and that's kind of how it's been ever since it came back, ever since season 2. So that consistency-wise, it's right on track, but it's just the naming scheme and the lack of transparency. It's very strange. It doesn't bother me. It's just weird, and it's not something I would personally do, but it is what it is, I suppose. I think that it still does its job because I think what the final season did but business-wise, I think it drummed up more interest. It's this is the end. So it's almost like false advertising a little bit because it's saying, hey, this is the end of the series. And then again, this is the end of the series. And then for the third, and I assume legitimate time with part 3, this is the end of the series. This season is going to be potentially 40 plus episodes. Again, I don't know how much content is left, so I don't know realistically if season 4 part 3 is going to be 10 episodes, 12 episodes like part 2, or more. I have no idea, but you're talking about around 40 episodes, which is insane. And obviously, if you were to count the official season numbers, 25, 12, and 22, even though really it's 20, you would say 25, 12, 12, 10, and then, 16, 12, and whatever. That's like the really what they are, but, as far as how it's officially counted, it's 25, 12, 22, and then so far 28 for season 4. It's just actually really funny. And it's something that I've found very amusing. I'm sure a lot of people find it less amusing and are probably really, like, upset about it. I don't care. Like, it's fine. Like, whatever works. Like, I was really excited for the ending of the series, but I also don't mind more AOT. Like, that's kind of the weird thing from my experience. I am completely blind. Like, I don't know shit, so I'm able to kind of just be surprised and just find out. And that's like what's cool about it, kind of. And not knowing is fun for me, but I understand why people who might be in a similar situation, or people who even aren't, even people who might have like read the source material, read the manga, would get upset with it. But it's just one of those things I just don't think it's worth getting upset about. I think with any anime series, especially a series like this, which is going to end up being, around 100 episodes in total, it looks like, give or take, to be appreciative that the whole thing's getting fully adapted. Like, honestly, like, I think we should just be happy that this series will conclude in anime form. I think that's something that, for a longer series, is always something to relish and appreciate. And I am kind of in that camp. Don't care how long it takes. I'm fine. I'm fine with waiting another year for the ending. And yeah, we'll see it in 2023. But this is it for my AOT reactions until 2023, apparently. Cool, I guess. I don't have to worry about it till next year. I'm imagining it's going to be early 23, but we don't know. But it's something I don't have to think about till next year. And now, like, the only things that are in my head as far as 2022 anime potential live-ish reactions, I don't want to say, like, as they come out, but live-ish, which could maybe mean, like, after it's finished or whatever. Not a whole lot on the agenda. I think the two big ones that I'm heavily considering are Chainsaw Man and Made in Abyss. Chainsaw Man, obviously, super hyped, and that's one that, I'm thinking about just saying fuck it and doing it. And then Made in Abyss Season 2, of course, I watched the first season of Made in Abyss, absolutely loved it. Watched the movie of Made in Abyss, incredible film. And I'm so excited for Season 2 of Made in Abyss. So, like, those are the two big ones. I think My Hero is, like, late 22. I think it's like fall 22. I think it's like around the same time as Made in Abyss, actually, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong about that. That I'll probably wait till after, which I guess is still like pseudo-ish, live-ish, but I'll wait till after for that, like I did with season 5. But and just generally, that's what I do with My Hero Academia. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for the end of AOT, but it is a little bit of a buzzkill, but it's one of those things that, like, right now, even though I love this episode, I thought this episode was awesome, it's kind of just, like, at this point, it's just almost a meme that we're not done with this show and that we're doing a final season part 3. But from a narrative perspective, it makes perfect sense. Like, absolutely, we're not done with this show. It's just, I think the way that this has been handled and booked, for lack of a better term, to use a wrestling term, has been very strange. I am really looking forward to it, and I guarantee you that when 2023 comes around and it's time, I'm going to be hyped as fuck. But at the moment, I'm kind of just like, okay, that just happened. Yeah, I mean, that is really how I'm feeling. That just happened. That episode was wild, though. I really loved that episode. I thought narratively it was one of the better episodes of the series. I feel like I've said that so many times at this point in the last 2 seasons even, that, like, I don't even know. I would have to, like, watch the entire series in succession, which I don't really want to do until the end. I don't know. I will definitely rewatch season 4 parts 1 and 2 before I do part 3. I don't know if I'll rewatch the whole series going into part 3, but I'll definitely do some rewatching of AOT because I've been really wanting to go through the series again anyways, so I might just go through the whole series leading into season 4 part 3 because this show deserves it. It's so good. And it's just so interesting to look back on it because there are so many like foreshadowing points and hints and stuff that are just really cleverly constructed little nuggets of information that Isayama was in his bag with, for lack of a better term. But yeah, we're done. Links are down below in the description. Mega Yandex, the time this goes up, those could change down the line. You guys know the deal. I don't think I actually said that earlier in the video, but if you guys probably all know the deal. Anyways, Flamin' Shark signing out. Well, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those of you who have not yet decided, without any further ado, it is time for me to bid you adieu. Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I'll see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.